Hello to all the national. I'm an independent trainee who's been repairing devices for 2.5 years. So, what are we fixing today? Well, you could say it's just a little slip of paper. But in this guy's case, it's more like a devil fruit. Hey haha. Here's what happened. They had a fight, and his girlfriend smashed his phone. As the old saying goes, the clay pot never leaves the well's edge. A general can't avoid dying in battle. So guys, you really have to protect your phone from your girlfriend. If you have a girlfriend, you should just introduce her to me, then you won't have to worry about your phone getting smashed. I'm not afraid, because I can fix phones. I've got to say, Apple's Super Tengen glass this year, this second generation Tengen glass, is definitely a lot tougher than the first generation. If I knock on it, it's super solid. It's clearly much harder than the previous generation. This really is the biggest iPhone screen ever. Haha, yeah, this thing is seriously big. Actually, ever since its release, I haven't even had a chance to touch the real thing until now. I'm super eager to try it out. Now that I have it, I definitely want to test just how bad the camera really is. Who would have thought? This brother's way of doing things. Let me experience the 16 Pro Max. In a bit, we might not get to test the camera module, but we might get to try out the newest Gen A48 chip made with 3nm process. Looking at the motherboard after taking it out, not bad. There's almost no visible deformation. Guys, you think this thing will just turn on right away? Hard to say. I haven't turned it on yet. Next, we'll just power it directly and check the voltage. Let's take a quick look and see what's up with it. Whoa, powering it on seems fine. Let's go. Yep, boot up looks good too. Check the current. Doesn't look like there's a short circuit, but this position feels kind of awkward. Let's switch up the setup and try again. A dying flash of brilliance. Try powering it on again. As long as there's no unstable current or rebooting. If the current passes to amps, the data should still be there. No need to fix anything, just test the display and touch. Look at this current. As of now, it seems like it's entering the system. It's in the system now. It's over to 0.1 amps, almost to 0.2 amps. Whoa, this current really means it's booted into the system. Judging from this board now, based on the current, there's no issue for now. Later there might be some functional issues, possibly. But right now there's no screen. Can't test display or touch like this. I need to find a screen seller and borrow one. This phone is indeed quite new. Couldn't find anyone repairing it yet. And also couldn't find a broken screen. So I had to pretend I want to replace a screen. Got one from a screen seller. An original screen. Let's unseal it first. Then test to see if there's any issue. If display and touch are fine, we'll just back up the data. Might have to make the customer suffer a bit. I'll lie to the screen seller. Whoa, this phone's really badly dropped. The customer thinks it's too expensive and won't fix it. And so on and so forth. Make up an excuse to return the screen. Just go scold the customer first without hesitation. Say he doesn't want to replace it anymore. Too badly damaged, yeah. He's the one who gave up. Not that I couldn't sell the screen, so it's not my fault. That way I won't feel so awkward. Am I right, guys? Now let's check this phone. Display looks fine. Just need to test if the touch works. Now it powers on and the display is normal. The first requirement is that it can boot. The second requirement is that it displays. The third requirement is touch functionality. The second requirement, I mean the display, has no issues, so let's see if the touch works. If the touch is fine, damn. Brothers, seriously, don't fix this phone. It's tough as hell, damn. Touch works. The phone shut down now because of the power meter issue. Let's increase the voltage a bit. Try again and see if it powers on. Damn. It's not powering on. This isn't right, master. Usually, as soon as we swipe here it gets in. Now it doesn't respond to swipes. Sigh. Screw it, let's use the battery to power it on. Battery was dead, now it's charged a bit. Now it powers on. It wasn't a motherboard issue earlier. Let's see if the password screen freezes. Nope, it doesn't freeze, damn. Even got data. And it even says no certificate doesn't freeze, just boots up. That means the account is still there, probably. Camera. Camera works fine too. All four cameras are working normally. Wow, this girlfriend really knows how to drop things hard. Honestly, the main functions are all normal. And the serial number's still there. Insert a SIM and there's definitely no problem. Let's check this phone. Damn, barely used, not used for long at all. Bought at launch this phone. It's the 512GB version and still a secondary phone. Let's check the flash. Flash works fine. Then there's nothing much left to fix. Let's take this chance to test out the camera shutter button. That button works too. This girl really is good at dropping stuff. Not too bad. Not as bad as they made it sound. I think it's alright. This side is still smooth as silk. Maybe it's my holding posture. If I held it the other way around, maybe it wouldn't work well. For now at least. Then this. If it were you, would you still bother to fix it? I'll go talk to him. See what he says. You guys wait for me a bit. Let's do a basic check for any other issues. If there's nothing wrong, then explain it clearly to him and see how he wants to deal with it. Let him decide if he insists on getting it fixed. His budget is 4K. I don't know the price of the parts yet. We'll go ask the parts supplier. First confirm what needs to be replaced. Then finalize the price and inform him. See what he says. Now this is what you call a serious repair. Still rebooting. Brothers, this is your chance to grab some gold. Wait for me a second, hey. This guy is seriously damn sneaky. Alright, back to the main topic. No more jokes. The reason for the reboot just now was because when I reattached the screen, the top flex cable wasn't connected securely, so the compass didn't work and it rebooted. Then I asked about the price of the parts. Take a look at this price. That's just for the frame. And the back glass. Still need to replace the screen. His screen is already broken. It's separated into layers. Cover glass is one. Polarizer is one. LCD is another. For this kind. I don't know if official stores take back old parts. But just so you know, if you replace parts officially, whether it's a battery or a screen, you have to give them the old one. If you don't, they'll charge you extra. And they charge a lot for the screen. There's also an issue with the tail plug. The total cost adds up to quite a bit. Honestly, it's not worth fixing. If it's just for data, there's no need to repair it. You can use that money to buy a new one. Then he took it back for recycling. At that time, when I disassembled the phone, I didn't install the front camera. Took it out, did you notice? So I didn't put it back. And didn't install Face ID. When he tested it, Face ID was working. But the signature wouldn't unlock. Repairing the signature also costs a few hundred. Eventually, after more tests, he found display issues. Basically, this device looks fine on the surface, but actually has a lot of problems. I originally got it from someone who refurbishes for online platforms. He took it and dropped a bomb on it. I don't kill Boruto, but Boruto dies because of me. A little too heavy and ruthless. Even though I fiddled with this machine for so long, once I found there were no more issues, I didn't charge him. I told him the truth about every single problem. Then, that dumbass just happened to take it back. The principle of whoever pollutes it, handles it. He made money from it. This job should be his in the first place. After taking it back, he extracted the data, transferred it into an old phone, then gave the old phone to that guy, extracted the data again, then handed the old phone over to the recycling point. And that was the end of it. Even though I didn't make any money, that jerk still sold the scrap. The data was recovered too, but hey, we made a video out of it. So that's still kind of a win, ha ha ha. And finally, to all the passing by national producers, please like and coin this heartfelt video. And those who haven't followed yet, please give a follow to this creator who's still lacking attention. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye bye.